My name is Mike Carmon. I'm the Summit Weather Operations Manager for the Mount Washington Observatory. I spent almost 10 years as a weather observer at the Summit Station. I had a variety of roles from night observer to education specialist to shift leader over that time, so I got really acquainted with the Summit and how it operates. One of the main aspects of Summit operations is safety. With everything we do, because of the harsh, extreme environment that we're in, safety is always number one priority on our minds. And one of the key aspects is not just safety for us, but also safety for the area that we're in here up at the Mount Washington Observatory. We're obviously in the White Mountain National Forest, in an area that's very popular for outdoor recreation, no matter what the time of year is. And so with the observers up here 24/7, observing the weather, making weather observations, and doing weather forecasts, we want to make sure we can get that information out to as many recreationalists as possible in an expedient amount of time. There's various ways in which we do this, and we want to keep that happening. One of those is through the Appalachian Mountain Club huts. Those backcountry huts are popular throughout the year. And so one of the things that our observers will do is every morning they will do a radio call to those huts, and they'll just give an update on the weather on the summit and also the expected weather throughout the White Mountains over the coming couple days. And so that allows folks who may be in the backcountry with limited ability to get that information to get the appropriate weather information they can, so they can make the safest choices for their day of hiking or their day of skiing or camping or whatever it may be. In addition to kind of getting information out there ahead of time with the AMC call, the other sort of side of safety is when incidents do arise, which they inevitably do, because of the unpredictable nature of the weather. Our weather observers also heavily support search and rescue operations in the backcountry, mostly with expertise in weather forecasting. If the Avalanche Center or the Forest Service needs real-time weather information, they want to go out on a rescue, they need to know what's happening in the next 10 minutes, hour, 2 hours, whatever it may be. They'll call up to they have a direct line to our experienced meteorologists, and they can sort of get the gist of what's going on and really keep very close contact as that weather inevitably shifts very quickly, so they can make sure they can run their operations as smoothly and as safely as possible. We obviously work through the Avalanche Center with that communication during search and rescue operations. We also work with the Avalanche Center in other ways, sort of some of those more preventative ways as well. We collaborate with them. They make their avalanche forecasts. We make our weather forecasts, and we collaborate through our various websites and things like that to make sure those communications are two ways and those forecasts work together. And that relationship with the Avalanche Center has grown now to the point where we even have a shared internship between the Mount Washington Observatory and the Mount Washington Avalanche Center, another way that sort of fosters good two-way communication between our organizations. Your support to make these operations happen is key. These summit operations are multifaceted, take a lot of effort, a lot of resources, and so your generous support really helps us prop up those operations and make sure we can conduct the work we need to conduct in a safe and efficient manner as possible. And your support will also help us grow those key partnerships that allow for the safe operations throughout the White Mountains.